Welcome back to What's New. If you haven't heard, today is Blackout Tuesday. It's designed to observe, mourn, and bring awareness in the wake of the George Floyd killing. Celebrities like LeBron James, Khloe Kardashian, and Jennifer Aniston have all posted a picture of a black square on Instagram. And while the intent was certainly good, some activists say it's also clogging up channels of critical information. Romney Smith has been following this story all day. Romney, we know that it was intended for good, obviously. Tell us a little bit more about what it was originally intended to do.
Jay, it had a really great intent. It was really made to raise awareness. That way, when you logged on to social media this morning, you would see a bunch of blacked out X's and say, okay, is there an error or what's going on? And then as you read the comments, you would realize it's in solidarity with not only George Floyd's family, but to raise awareness of the systemic killing of black people, how people can be more aware, go to places, speak out, show you're an ally. So it had a pretty good intent to start, but then things got a little complicated.
Where exactly did things go wrong? What happened?
So, of course, as you mentioned earlier, it's Blackout Tuesday, and it was meant to use the hashtag Blackout Tuesday. But a lot of people started also adding in other hashtags, including hashtag Black Lives Matter. Now, that's a good thing. However, a lot of people search social media looking for information. So over the past few days, there have been wonderful links to resources so people can educate themselves, learn more about the history by searching the hashtag Black Lives Matter. Problem is, this morning, if you started searching for it, all you would find are those black squares. So what was initially meant as a channel for education became pretty colluded with just black squares. So you saw the solidarity, but you could no longer find the resources that some people were saying, hey, I want to learn about white privilege, or I want to learn about George Floyd, or I want to learn about police interactions with black people and the history of it in this country. So that's kind of where it got a little messed up. Also, I have to throw in, today is voting day in several states for their presidential primary. And of course, some people do go to Instagram for information on that. That was also barred with all the black X's with Black Lives Matter instead of Blackout Tuesday.
All right. Unintended consequence for sure. Good intentions from the beginning. Romney Smith, thank you very much. We appreciate it.